Today I'm going to show you something you can do with your Louis Vuitton Pochette accessoire and your mini pochette to give them even more versatility. This all has to do with a new product, and I have been waiting for this for a year or two. I think it's going to be worth it, and I think you are going to want to see what it is, so stick around. Hi YouTube, Autumn Beckman here. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My channel is all about luxury living on a budget, from high-end luxury handbags and small goods to the everyday luxuries of life. If that sounds interesting to you, please make sure you subscribe, click the bell notification icon to be notified when I post new videos, and be sure to like the videos that you enjoy. And one of the perks of subscribing to my channel is you get to see my community posts on your YouTube homepage, where I post deals, discount codes, sales, and rare finds related to these beautiful things we love. Now, we all remember, do we not? Perhaps not fondly, perhaps fondly, when the multi-pochette was released from Louis Vuitton. Oh dear, that bag took something that was very similar to the pochette accessoire and something very similar to the mini pochette. It stacked them on top of each other like this. Then it had a strap, and on that strap it had a little round coin purse. That was the most ridiculous thing about the whole situation, in my opinion. Now, once that popped up, several people on YouTube decided, hey, I'm going to take these pieces that I already have that are so similar and see if I can't connect them and make a do-it-yourself multi-pochette. The problem was, and I tried to do one of those videos, I played around with different pieces of hardware because I wanted to try it and give a little more versatility to my pouches. I tried it and I failed. The problem was, if you look at the little D-rings where you need to be able to attach the two bags together, one is down here at the top of this bag. The other is way up on the top of this little tongue. I don't know what to call that. So they're at different heights. And the same is true on the mini pochette. When you tried to connect these, you needed links that were different lengths. You couldn't just take an O-ring and attach, or take a strap that had one hook and attach. It just wouldn't work. And some of the do-it-yourself options that I saw, frankly, didn't look so good. But I have news for you. I feel like I'm doing an infomercial. Dress Up Your Purse recently released the exact links that you need to make this happen. So today what I'm going to do is show you the links with my two monogram pieces, and I actually have 3 different pochette accessoire and 3 different mini pochettes, so we're going to do a little mix and match and see what we can come up with. And we are also going to try the links with the Coach Nolitas bags to see if it works with that, because those also have the tongues. I also want to, I'll just do this now, show you that Dress Up Your Purse also has some pochettes. They don't have the tongue on them, so this would be much easier to attach these together and do the same sort of thing. And I have several different kinds of straps. I have a thin vachetta, I have a thicker ebene strap, same strap in black, and I have one of the seat belt style straps. So what we'll do today is just play around with all these things and see what we can come up with. And I'm excited about it because I have been carrying smaller bags lately, and I think this could be a really fun thing for me. And if I like it, then some of you are bound to like it too. Now, in the package when you order this, and it's about $14 or $15 for these links, which is so much easier and cheaper than trial and error trying to figure it out yourself. You get one chain that has 6 links and one chain that has 3 links. And that's because you need 2 different lengths of chain to make this happen. All right, so full disclosure, I'm filming this a few minutes later. I was just playing with these and it didn't come with instructions. I just got the chains themselves. And I thought that you would use both of them, but you don't. If you go to the website to the listings, and I will have that linked below, of course, you only need one of the chains to make this happen. If you have the new model pochette, you want the chain that has the 3 links, the shorter one. But if you have one of the old model pochette accessoire, then you want the longer chain. So I'm going to attach these things together and show you the difference between the two and how it looks. All right, this is how it looks. I'm really happy with that. I think that's so pretty. I'll give you a little spin here. One thing that is pretty obvious is that the smaller pochette is not centered in the middle of the, this is so awkward, but that's kind of, I guess I could do it like this. It's not centered in the middle of the larger pochette. However, that doesn't bother me at all. I think it's pretty and it looks nice, and I just love this little chain on the mini pochette, which I don't think the multi pochette has. I'm gonna go bring up a picture of that thing because I keep referencing it and I haven't looked at it in a long time. It does indeed have a chain, but it's a much longer chain that hangs below the bags. I think this chain is prettier personally. I think the longer chain looks a little awkward compared to this. This is more like a little, I keep hearing people say that chains on bags are like jewelry, which I've never thought of them that way, because jewelry is something you wear. Your bags don't really wear jewelry. Your bags wear charms. That's another story. Off topic. Anyway, I think that's really pretty. And of course you can also do a crossbody strap on this, and I will show you the straps in just a minute, but let me put an old model pochette on here and we can see how that looks. But of course, before we do that, I should show you how this is put together so you know how to do it when you get yours. You don't have a chain on this side. What you do is you take on the mini pochette the side that has the tongue and you connect those two D-rings together just using whatever strap you're using. On the other side is where you want to use the little chain extender from Dress Up Your Purse, and there you would just attach those two D-rings together and voila, you've got your piece. Now this I have set up as a shoulder bag. This is just the strap that came with the multi-pochette. The new model has a strap that's long enough to be a shoulder bag. So that looks like that, works like that, and I think it's really pretty. I think it would be better as a crossbody bag. Now let's look at how it looks on the old model. And you know what? I actually, since I've been carrying smaller bags, I haven't been using my pochettes. I used to use them all the time. This will get me to use them again, which is great because they shouldn't just be sitting around. These puppies deserve to be used. I saw somebody post a picture of their collection of both sizes of pochette, and they were thinking about selling it. This was in a Facebook group, and everyone was like, no, they just hadn't carried them in a while. And they're so difficult to find now. If you decide to sell and then you want to get them again later, it'd be a problem. Okay, let me show you this. This is the 6-link one with, this is an old model pochette, and then the mini pochette. I attached it just the same, where I have the tongue on this side and not on that side. And this one's really crooked. Okay, I just referenced the photo that Melody has up on the listing, and she has an old model pochette, and it is using the 6-link one, and she has it set up the same way I do, but I'm noticing on mine that the tongue is kind of falling down from the weight. It's being pulled down, and that's part of what's making it hang crooked. And this strap is a lot shorter, so let me try a different strap on it and see if just a longer strap would help that. Okay, you can see that does help the tongue stand up straighter over on this side. However, it's still hanging crooked, so I'm going to put the 3-link on. The old model pochette example that she has is in the vernis patent leather, and I wonder if that makes a difference. I don't know. So now I have the 3-link chain on there, and that does make a difference. Mine is still a little crooked, and it just has to do with this tongue hanging crooked. It's not the link itself. But that is another combination. So obviously I have this limited edition Stephen Sprouse graffiti one. So I wanted to show you a few combinations if you have different pochettes, what they might look like. Let me put a few things together. I'm not going to show you every single combination I could make with my 3 different of each. There's the new model pochette accessoire with the mini pochette in the damier azur. Also very pretty. And that's one thing, if you like the multi-pochette, it doesn't come in a lot of canvas and other leather options. So these little chains give you the option of being able to take what you have with other prints or limited edition prints and create a multi-pochette look, which is pretty cool. And here's my azur with my limited edition trunks and locks mini pochette. I think that's a fun combination too. There are so many mini pochettes that have special designs on them, and it's not a bag that for most people is large enough to be carried as a bag. It's meant to be a pouch. They both are. And so if it's inside your bag, nobody sees it, and you don't get to see it as much. But if you are able to do this, make it into a bag that you can wear and have it on display, you'll get more uses out of those limited edition pieces too. This is making me happy. I'm really enjoying that. One other thing I wanted to try was to see how this would work with the Coach bags, and then I'll show you some strap options. These are the Coach Nolitas, and some of these small Nolita 15s do come with a chain. The newer ones, or at least the ones I have, come with this leather strap which is not removable, and then the Nolita 19 has a chain that is not removable, but you can still add a shoulder strap or a crossbody strap. Alright, that does not work. Unless you like that aesthetic, then okay. And there's the mini pochette with it just for kicks. Now, the problem I'm running into with these Nolita bags, I mean, of course the dimensions just aren't the same as the Louis Vuitton ones. It looks like this would work better if you could just hook those two together. Let me do it where my arm's not in front of it. Maybe with an O-ring or something, and they would sit more parallel, line up better. I'm going to show a few strap options with this combination. This is the new model pochette with the mini pochette. And again, this strap is the one that came with it. I'm going to leave that on just because it's a pain to take it off. And I'm going to start with this Vachetta crossbody strap, a thin one from Dress Up Your Purse. Here's how that looks. Let me put it on. So that looks like this. This is probably the way that I would wear it. If I have a small bag like this, I would want to have a thin strap. For me, that's more comfortable and I like the aesthetic of it better. And of course you could do a chain too, but I tend to prefer leather straps over chains. By the way, whatever strap you need, Melody at Dress Up Your Purse probably has it. I just took this thicker vachetta strap off my delightful PM, the original model, and I'm gonna try that on this bag. The thicker strap looks like this, and this strap is also from Dress Up Your Purse, and that's how it looks on the body. Here's the thicker ebene leather strap. That looks nice too. It's really pretty actually. I just looked in the mirror where I could see it better. I like it a lot. By the way, one tip when you're attaching the strap is over here on this side, on the side where the mini pochette's tongue is, when you attach the strap, you want to make sure you put it through both D-rings. Right now I had, on the other side though, the side where you have the little chain from Dress Up Your Purse, that you only want to attach to the D-ring on the larger pochette and not to both of them. Here it is with a black strap. A lot of people like black with monogram or with a bend, so I just wanted to show you that. Quick tip for you, some of you know this, some of you don't. The reason that the black looks so good with monogram and ebene is that the canvas that the monogram and ebene are printed on is black. It looks like it's all brown, but it's actually not. You can use that at your next Louis Vuitton trivia game. And the last strap I'm going to show you today is this webbed strap. This is from Dress Up Your Purse. She has several of them, but there are so many of these available in all kinds of different places. Like Amazon has a ton of them. I have this adjusted way too long. And of course there are straps with patterns, so if you don't have one of the limited edition animation kind of pieces and you want to add some pattern, you can certainly do that with a strap. Here's what that green web strap looks like with this. And that also looks nice. And in fact, I will also link one that's very much like this one, except it has a little D-ring here. So if you wanted to hang a coin pouch or a clay or something, if you're one of those people who likes that, you could certainly do it with one of those straps. Let me know what you think of this. I'm really impressed. I like it a lot, and I've never been a big fan of the multi-pochette, but this combination I like a whole lot more, and thank you to Melody for developing that and giving us a way to give our pochettes new life. And that wraps it up for us. That brings us to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.